We are Team THB and will be presenting the Thai Baht. Our team members are Mudmai, James, Karmella, Najat, and Peter. I am James and I will be giving you an executive summary of the Thai Baht. Early Thai currency wasn't much different than any other currencies. It was often made from precious metals because it would still hold value in other nations. Early Thai currency was also made from baked ceramic and cowrie shells, just to name a few. It took various shapes such as coin and crescent. Also, currency circulated from different parts of Asia and Europe early on. Some coin from the Roman Empire was even found in Thailand. Today, the baht is similar to many other currencies, meaning they have significant denominations which are produced in paper bills and coin, and fractions of these denominations which are produced only in coin. Thai baht bills range from 20, 50, 100, 500, and 1,000 baht bills, and Thai coins range from 1, 5, 10, 25, and 50 satang, and 1, 2, 5, and 10 baht. Satang are fractions of baht, just like in the United States cents are fractions of the dollar. The first coin press was received from the Queen of England as a gift during the reign of King Rama IV. The goal was to make a uniform currency throughout Thailand. These coins were uniform weight of silver and stamped with a portrait of the king and an elephant on the underside. Production was very slow and there were other forms of currency circulating still, but the baht was the denomination that stuck. Today, 1 baht trades for just under 3 cents on the dollar, making satang very uncommon.
My name is Karmella Kienholz, and I will be discussing the background of the Thai currency. Based on evidence, Thailand dates back to at least 5,000 years. In the 11th century, Cambodia controlled much of what is now Thailand. The currency of Thailand is known as the baht. The evolution of the baht has been incredible. Major stores will now accept credit cards, but cash is preferred. And this right here is what the baht currency now looks like. Overall, the US dollar to the Thai currency decreased about 0.04% on Wednesday, December 9th, from the last trading session. Looking back, that was an overall gain of 8.9% during the last 12 months, from December of 2014. The Thai has reached an all-time high of 55.5 in January of 1998, and a record low of 20.36 in July of 1981. As far as volatility goes, the Thai currency will continue to be volatile if they continue to guard foreign exchange risks. As experts say that the baht's depreciation factor will help reduce Thailand's competitive disadvantages. This is a chart of the average annual currency of the historical Thailand baht. Historically, the average over the last 12 months was 32.59. The high was 33.73 in May of 2015, and the low was 32 in August of 2014. The average over the last 10 years was 33.14. The high overall was in January of 1998 of 52.98. The low overall was in March of 1981 at 20.55. And this evidence dates back from 1981 to present time.
The macro factors of balance of payments, interest rate differential between countries, especially in advanced economies and emerging economies, and external stability have played a significant role in determining the Thai baht against the US dollar. First, we have the period of before the 2008 to 2009 global financial crisis. Thai baht has an appreciation trend. This mainly comes from the current account as during the period of January 2005 to August 2007, Thailand has more export than import, Please see Figure 2 for the current account evidence. The interest is not the factor of appreciating here because the US policy is still higher than the Thai policy rate. Second, we have the period of during the global financial crisis. A tightened policy liquidity in the international financial market caused the US bank sector to pull back the US dollars from emerging markets in order to increase their liquidity. This caused the capital outflow from emerging markets, including Thailand. At the same time, there was a domestic political turmoil in Thailand. These events gave Thai baht a result in depreciation. Third is the period when the Fed adopted a quantitative easing program. This was during the November 2008 to October 2014. The QE increased the global liquidity. However, at that time, the Fed policy rate has reached zero, resulting in an interest rate differential between the advanced economies and emerging markets. This caused the investors to go seek for higher yield at overseas, especially in emerging markets. Regardless of Euro sovereign crisis in 2011, Thailand then experienced a capital inflow between 2008 to 2012, causing Thai baht to appreciate against USD. Please see Figure 2 for capital and financial account evidence. Lastly is the period of recovery expectation on US economy as well as the interest rate. This is due to the Fed normalization as they stopped QE in October 2014. The recovery expectation drew attention from investors, causing a capital outflow from Thailand to the US economy. However, Thailand has a relatively strong external stability. Please see Figure 3 for the evidence here. Therefore, the country may not be that much affected from the capital outflow comparing to its peers. Eventually, this will result in a Thai baht depreciating trend. Next, Peter will be talking about new events that have big impacts on the exchange rates.
Hi, this is Peter, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some current events in the news and how they affect the exchange rate. I chose to focus mainly on the Thai baht to US dollar exchange rate. Some history: it's been relatively stable since the financial crisis in '97, driven mostly by surplus from exports. A lot of foreign investors enjoy the ease of capital flows in and out of the country, and also some help from the central bank not overreacting. So in early 2015, the exchange rate dropped to its lowest in 6 years. Kind of surprising. And it wasn't any specific event, at least that I could find, that caused this. Sort of a combination of slumping out exports, especially rice, which is usually one of their prize exports. For whatever reason, people domestically and globally are eating less rice. And also some lower than expected results as far as their economic growth. They forecasted, I think, over 3.5%, and then later adjusted that down to 2%. So that may have caused the exchange rate to drop as investors chose other emerging markets to put their money, such as China and the Philippines. Recently, the exchange rate has gotten better. There's been some bigger events. I found an article where it showed the effect of the terrorist attack in Paris on various markets. Kind of surprising. You wouldn't think Asia would be affected by that, but that was the case. It's been recovering lately, like I said. There was a restructure of their tax and energy policies that received support from the IMF, so that was also helpful. And the Fed and the Central Bank of Thailand also announced that interest rates would remain the same. So the combination of those two announcements settled the worries of investors.
The predicted future performance of the Thai baht. This is a statement from the Bank of Thailand. They say, the baht has become more volatile in recent years due to other domestic and external factors such as the tsunami, devastating floods, political upheaval, European financial crisis, and the U.S. fiscal crisis. The currency fluctuation is inevitable as the Bank of Thailand has adopted the managed float exchange rate regime, letting the baht reflect economic conditions and allowing market forces to determine value of the baht without fixing the exchange rate at any particular level with any single foreign currency. So the short-term prediction of the US dollar against the Thai baht is really going to depend on the Federal Open Market Committee meeting that's going to be held on December 16th, 2015. It's been stated by many analysts and economists that they will most likely raise the rates. This will strengthen the US dollar and increase foreign investment and will do the complete opposite in Thailand. So it's going to devalue the Thai baht and decrease foreign investment for Thailand. The long-term performance of the Thai baht will be heavily influenced on the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank of Thailand. So in a most recent press release, the Bank of Thailand said the Thai economy faces more negative factors from abroad, particularly a slowdown in the Chinese and other Asian economies, which weigh down Thailand's merchandise exports and investors' confidence. In a bid to create economic and logistic connectivity as well as expand production chains, both sides will support joint working group or special economic zone between Thailand and Cambodia. This will aim to establish linkages between the special economic zone in Sa Kaeo province and Cambodia's Bantay Meanchey province, and between the SEZ and Trat province in Cambodia's Khao Kong province. Moreover, they will strengthen cooperation and marketing activities to support the two kingdoms' one destination concept between Thailand's Ministry of Tourism and Sports and Cambodia's Ministry of Tourism on tourism cooperation. So factors such as the tourist activities, surrounding countries, and import and export activities will also influence the long-term performance of the Thai baht. Both short and long-term performance of the currency is dependent upon exchange rate movements. These are determined by supply for the Thai baht. The supply and demand are derived from international trade value, international capital flows, and the market's expectation. Based on the previous statements, the short-term performance of the Thai baht is going to decrease. Is the simple supply and demand effect on the Thai baht. When there are more sellers than buyers for Thai baht and more buyers than sellers for the US dollar, emerging markets as a whole, such as Thailand, will suffer. This is because their currency typically flows away from most emerging market currencies and into the developed markets, which are hiking their central bank rate, such as the US. It is a simple supply and demand effect on the Thai baht. There will be more sellers than buyers for the Thai baht and more buyers than sellers for the US dollar.
Now I will be talking about fun facts of doing business in Thailand. Thai people smile, then why? Why is the art of putting your hands together and bowing when greeted. You usually see this everywhere, including the workplace. Hierarchy matters in Thailand. It is considered rude to directly make comments to the seniors. Thai people also believe in superstitious nature. Little spirit houses can be seen everywhere, even at the workplace. Thai people respect these spirit houses as their why. This is because they believe this business and themselves would be blessed. The ownership limit for foreigners. A foreigner ownership can have up to 49%, leaving 51% to the Thai investor.
From all of us at Team THB, I hope you learned something new about Thailand as well as the Thai currency, the baht. Thank you for watching.